Greetings, keepers, and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper, and to us having alchemy set up at long last. Why am I putting those in there? Don't ask me. It wasn't what I should have been doing. What I should have been doing is moving these over there. But I just realized the time. We don't have very long. The bats are only out before midnight. So let's get up top here and see if we can't find ourselves a couple of bats. Shall we? I think we probably should. Hello, bats. Hello. Thank you. Nope. Thank you. That'll do. Ouch. It hurts a little bit, but that's fine. Alright, let's go and see if we can't find a couple more. I do need quite a few bats. Need many, many bat wings. That'll do. Nope. There we go. Any more bats out and about? Oh, this is fantastic. It actually goes against so much that I feel in real life. Like, I love bats and little bat sanctuaries. I used to love walking around the castle at night because so many bats would roost in the castle battlements. But alas, it seems that we've come up to that time where no more bats for tonight at the very least. I'll grab some more honey on the way back, I guess. Actually, should I continue all the way on up to the mining camp? I mean, I'm most of the way there at this point, I suppose. You know what? No, we will use this to jump to the mining camp. There we are, and see if there's any steel out here, or iron rather. Doesn't look like, unfortunately. Well, it wasn't quite what I intended to do, I'll be honest, but sure, okay. Let's use this. I mean, I haven't got a full pick, but I do want to get a lot more iron quite badly. We're running low at the main camp, so I might as well get this sorted now while I'm here. There we go. Actually, technology wise, is there anything I should grab? No, I don't believe so. I think we're good. Alright, continuing on then. Can I please continue? Thank you. Yeah, I really don't have enough food. It's going to be a bit of a pain. May have wasted a bit of a trip to the mining camp. That being said, you know, we'll get a good chunk of iron out of this, so it's not going to be that bad, I suppose. But I am going to have to eat through quite a number of things. Thankfully, the meal that we've had has reduced our energy consumption by about half, which is quite good. You know, we are stretching out that energy quite far, but I'm probably going to take the amount of iron ore that I get from this back to camp, back to my house rather. We are in camp, and we'll use that then. I need a little bit more food. Bit of a pain that, but oh well. Sure. Doesn't really matter too much. There we go. I think this is honestly enough though. We don't need more than that. I only really ate so that I could have energy enough to continue breaking stuff down. Oh, wrong place, of course. That's for stone. And eventually for marble. Didn't bring anything up here for setting up the quarry, unfortunately. It's because I really hadn't considered it as something I was going to be doing today, so I didn't make mental notes to stock up on the required materials. Wop wop. Let's grab you and get these things across. There we are. Can I find any more? Yes, I can. Okay. Well, you know, we've gone through the night, so it's not terrible pacing so far. Can I put that any more down? No. Okay. Right, well what we want then is to simply break all of this down. Now, this is going to use up my my effort quite a lot, I imagine. I may need some more of my meals just to be able to make time with this. I'll grab an extra one. Just in case. Don't want to use the honey if I don't have to. Let's go. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to eat some of these to make it through all of this. Oh, we're getting quite a lot of silver nuggets, aren't we? That's glorious. Alright, so we're not going to have to worry about gathering silver ore. honestly. That's actually pretty awesome, if you ask me. And 1, 2... We're going to need an extra one just to get that last bit. Which is a little bit vexing, but oh well. There we go. Nom nom nom. Actually, we won't need that last one. That's fine. Once we get back to camp, we'll be able to use wine for everything else, so it's not a concern. Did I eat it? Oh, I did. Never mind. Very well. No, I want to use it. Is there anything that I want? No. Okay. Off we go. Where are we? Should be recharged. Sweet home. There we are. Right, let's go and grab some of that wine straight away. I'll take the silver wine. Why not? You know, at this point, we've got so much. So very much. There's really no particular reason not to. Let's pop that there. Now, graphite, I'm going to be taking you down into the alchemy area, I think. Right, as for this, let's go and pick up... Where are you? Is it here? Art of Burning. Spurting flame charms you. You know a lot about fire, so you know how to increase furnace productivity, and you can smelt more ore per load. Yes, please. As it happens, that would be quite handy right now. Oh, my lord, look at that. So much ore. Good times. Right, let's go ahead and get roughly half. Well, yeah, sure. Get you going. And same there. And we'll store the rest. For now, they can live there. Okay, that seems decent enough to me. Let's go ahead and drop off the honey in here. There we go. And actually, sure, let's go ahead and prepare loads of flour as well. Might as well, I suppose. Let's get as much of this done as we can so that we can sell it to the bishop next prayer day, next pride day, as the case may be. And whilst I'm doing all of this, I'm going to take a sip of tea. I strongly encourage you to do the same. That is the correct way to start a day. A sip of tea. We didn't start it that way in game. In fact, we haven't had any tea in game, and it does hurt my soul a little bit. It's probably why, on occasion, we've been nicking people's body parts. Without the calming, dapperifying effects of tea, how can one blame us that we have slowly strayed from the path of righteousness? It's to be expected, really. Honestly, it's amazing that we've managed to hold on for as long as we have. Now, how long is that going to take? It's going to take a while, actually. That's a little bit vexing. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a load of billet, and we're going to take that down to the funeral pyre. We'll have this in position ready then. There we go. We can do a couple of other things on the way as well, I suppose. For example, we can gather a bunch of apples. There we go. Though, I don't think we're going to be making cider. Right now, I don't really think that that's actually that useful. That being said, maybe I should be drinking the cider since I don't actually use that for anything. Whereas, at least the silver wine I could sell. Hadn't considered that, really. But now I am considering it. We'll see. Grab these as well. Oh, really? Well, actually, I take it back. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What did we do today? Well, first and foremost, we magicked ourselves to a camp, and then, once we were there, we spent the day doing some back-breaking manual labor. So, yeah, when all things are considered, not too unfair that we now feel absolutely knackered. Alright, fair enough. I accept that this is a reasonable response to the situation. Beautiful. Want to replace as many of these things as we can, as quickly as we can. No one is here to confess his sins. Much sadness. Right, what I would like is alchemy rack. So flitch. That's all we need. That being said, Could build a bookshelf. No, I could not. That is a little bit of a shame. I mean, I could have one down there, most likely. Problem is, these things are so bloody huge. They really are. I guess I could move this. The hand mixer. No. No, it won't fit anyway. That is most vexing. Most vexing. Okay, well the only thing I can imagine then is the alchemy rack, which is a little bit more narrow. So I need some flitch for that. Okay, well that's not too bad of a deal. I should have a fair old chunk of flitch at base, actually, so I might as well go and grab those. And while I'm on my way, I will pick up the bread and I will store the bread. And in fact, I will store the apples and the berries as well. And some more bread will be stored. Let's go and grab some more flitch. Now, it is time for us to go and deal with the merchant today, but I very much doubt we're going to get enough done for that, unfortunately. So I'm not even going to really worry about it for today. We're a little bit behind on getting shipments done. But it's fine for now, I think. Let's just focus on what we can do. I also need to get more grapes going. Well, no. Grapes, not so much so. However, hops, very much so. Also, probably worth gathering up all of the wheat as well. Let's grab some more mags. We can take these with us to the alchemy workshops, where they will be very useful. Drop off the peat, though, of course. Yeah. Oh, we had loads of flitch there. Okay. Well, that's not a big issue. Right, let's be on our way. Berries, we definitely want. But other things, not as big of a concern just yet. Right, okay. This should be enough for us to get quite a lot of stuff done. And we're producing massive amounts of iron right now, which is really nice. Head on down. Should I pick this up? I mean, it's nothing like wine, but I'll grab 20. And we'll use it as an additional energy source. It doesn't have the healing properties of wine, and it has about 1/3 or less, depending on the quality of the wine, in terms of its energy restoring nature. Still, I even have 2 of them down here if I wanted. Can't rotate them though. Only I could rotate them because there's so many places I could pop things, but that will do, I think. Let's go and get a couple of other things done though. Let's go and firstly drop off the bat wings. That being said, as much as I would like more soft covers. Ooh. Alright. We'll make 2 pigskin just so I can get some soft covers. Or rather 1 soft cover. Yeah, okay. 1 soft cover. Let's make that. I'd like to make another book so I can get a few more items. But now, down here, let's go ahead and grab everything up. I would like to take all of the... We're going to move all of the items from the distillation cubes, the essences, and pop them in this alchemy rack here. So let's get all of these shuffled across. There we go. Shunt those all over there. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to break down today, alchemy-wise. So we'll see how that goes. There we go. We'll leave that one for powders and solutions. I mean, it would be ideal if I had 1 of each for each different type, and perhaps even an additional one for miscellaneous ones. But, you know, we don't have it, so there's no point in worrying about that. I should totally have used my cider for that. Oh well. We are going to want chaos solution, I suppose, is going to be the big one. We'll see. We will have to see about that. But we're going to get quite a lot of this alkali. And from that we can make alkali infusions. There we go. Donk. Perfect. Drop those off. Now, in terms of... Yeah, I guess it is chaos solution that we're lacking. So... Batwings over here. Let's get some chaos solution. And you as well. Start gulping down the cider. There we go. And we'll drop that off in there for now. Actually, you know what? No. We'll move electric powder. Sure, well... Electric powder, I think, is not a solution or powder that you get through normal forms of alchemy. It's something you get instead from... It's like alcohol. It is an alchemical component, but it's something a little bit more esoteric. Right, we've got lots of light injections we can get here. My goodness. Dark injections, glue. I need glue. Okay, we'll have to find that. Silver injections, acid injections. Now I forget which does what, but let's go ahead and maybe just get 2 alkali injections. Oh wow, they make stonkingly fast. My goodness. Right, do we know how to make glue? We don't. We do, however, know how to make acid. So let's go ahead and make some acid. Then we'll get the acid injection. Then I'm going to want glue. Now, I believe glue needs chaos extract. Ugh. Anything I've got that gives chaos extract. I wish it would tell you what it breaks down. That's death, I'm fairly certain. That's speed. Yeah, that's toxic. Anything? Fairly certain that's it. Yeah, it's there. Right, okay, well, we're going to be waiting on chaos solution then. Bit annoying, that one, but oh well. Acid, we'll take 2 of you. Loads of faith. That's not bad at all, actually. I believe we can get death powder and blood. Do we have any death powder? We don't have any death powder. Ooh. Have we got anything we can grind down to make death powder? Ah. We don't. Oh. Alright, now that's a bit of a complicated one then. Let's get a couple more of these powders though, because we're going to need them. But what on earth can we break down to get death powder, I wonder? That's what we're going to need for the dark elixir. Let's guzzle down more cider. As you do, you know. Right, I need to drop some things off though. Clearly. Blood is one of them, but first let's go and pop some of this down here. There we are. Now, the brains, that's a solution. Powder extract. Let's get rid of these at the very least. We can shift these around. At the very least. In fact, I can drop some things off just in there if I particularly want to. Which I might, but for the time being, let's focus on other things. I know. I'm super tired, but I just do not care right now. Let's grind this down. Life powder, of course. Yep. There we are. And we'll also store the ash elsewhere as well. Sure, let's keep on working through this. It's going to take us a while, mind you. We're going to end up with so much ridiculous amounts of ash. I am not at all sold on the idea that this is a clever thing to do. Where are we storing this? Let's store it over here. Yeah, drop that off as well. There we go. Obviously, life powder will be going in the alchemy rack over here. Now, where have I got other ash? Oh, I've got graphite over there. Okay. Some alcohol too. Some oil. Gold powder. We'll move with that. Or at least I will eventually. We'll shift some things down now. Did we have anything here that I wanted to store? No. No, we did not. Okay. This one's getting quite full at this point. But that's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, that can be broken down into essence. Yeah, I'm wondering what we're gonna have to do to get death powder. It's gonna be a curious one. We can get red mushrooms would be toxic extract. Nope, no idea. Haven't got it with us yet, if we've ever had it. So that's going to be something to have a look into. We'll move some of these. Actually, I'll leave those ones here. Until we've broken it down, I'll leave it in these locations. And I think this one is a little bit too full to put anything more in it. Yeah, it's very much too full. However, that being said... Do I have a bookshelf? No. Need one more nail. I could go and grab that. Sure. In the interest of sorting out our inventory a little bit more, I'm going to go and grab one more nail. Or rather, several more nails. Let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, hello. Drop those off. Also, have a brief sleep just to get rid of the debuff. There we go. Right, let's go grab some nails. Also grab lots of iron. Store that there. Wow, we've actually got a lot of iron. That's pretty cool. Sure. Let's keep the peak going. Maybe I should take... yeah, I'm going to have to take some peat down because we need new fertilizer. So, yeah, we've got a lot of nails there. We'll just get those into nice even numbers just because I can. Right. Okay, off we go. Back down to the alchemical laboratory. I think what we're going to do then is we're going to start playing around with a bit of embalming. Take care, Snake. Right, let's get a bookshelf, I'm thinking. They're reasonably large and I can rotate them. There we go. This will help me get all kinds of things sorted a little bit better down here. So anything that doesn't involve writing, so peat, for example, doesn't involve writing. Blood doesn't involve writing. Maggot doesn't involve writing. Let's move these around to not have this stuff just clogging up the place. Conical flasks, they don't belong there either. Let's move all of this along. There we go. Don't want these. Don't want the silver nuggets, the water. Nope, nope, nope. We'll drop off that book. Now, as for all of this, I've got a lot of stuff just sat in here. Salt. Beeswax can kind of stay there. Quill, though, that definitely should be moved elsewhere. Orange jelly. This place is going to fill up so fast. Salt. Quill we're keeping. Okay, I'm very happy to see this place getting a little bit more cleaned out, though. These items I'm not going to mind keeping here because they are useful for a number of things. The beeswax for making candles, the glass for construction work in the church, the incense for obviously incense. That all makes sense to me, so we'll keep that as is. But the rest of this can be shunted around a little bit. I think that's going to make things a lot tidier. So much tidier, my goodness. Let's grab all of these extracts. There we go. We'll drop off the gold powder as well. Okay, not particularly bad. Now, I believe we should be able to make gold solution using... Is it gold powder and order solution and health extract, I believe. Let's see if this works. Now, of course, this one is the top tier one, in that this will remove 2, or rather, it's the elixir which will remove 2 red and add 2 white skulls. So with this, we're going to be able to make very nice corpses. We're actively going to want to add red skulls onto corpses. It's going to be important to get that in some cases so that we can remove them and add white skulls onto them. Now, drat, we need more conical flasks and water. All right. Be right back. We're not done yet. I intend to try and make... Well, we're not going to be able to make the best ones because I can't make glue yet, but we can certainly try to make some very, very nice and well-maintained corpses. Right, conical flasks. That is a bit of a problem. Also, given the amount of silver we're now producing, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, go ahead and make me 8 silver ingots. And since I don't actually have the flasks here, that's going to be a bit of a problem. But I should probably take down some water anyway. But that is a little bit of a shame. Quite the shame. We're going to need to get a fair bit of glass. I could probably have made a couple of conical flasks there. That's not that big of a concern for me right now. Right, let's head on down then. I'll store the water as actual water rather than a water bucket. Simply because I don't trust myself to remember that I've got water bucket in the chest here. And if I don't remember that, then I'll just waste my time. So there we are. We've got plenty of water there now. I guess we can store that elsewhere, actually. Yeah, sure. I'll put the gold powder and the gold elixir there for now. Okay, I've got some nails I still need to drop off. Alright, been a fair bit of inventory management there. I do apologise, but hopefully it'll let a lot of you who've been very concerned about the state of my inventory breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that it has now been sorted. Oh, okay, well, can't store that over there for now then, but that's fine. Not too much of an issue. Right then, it's time at long last to get to some alchemy then. We've only got the acid injection and the alkali injection, and I believe some silver injections, maybe. Let's go and double check that. Let's have a quick look. No, we don't have any yet. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I thought I'd already made some of that. Right, what are we going to use? We're going to use you. Let's go and sort this body out then first and foremost. We could take one of these away. Or I could take a skull out. And that's going to add something there. But what do we have so far in terms of our alchemy? This will take one red away. This will add one of each. So if I use both of them, the net result would be I would not gain anything, which is not exactly what I want. I really not got a silver? Huh. I was sure I'd made at least one. Let me go and check. Have I made any? Oh no, these will always show up anyway, unfortunately. It's because I know the recipe. Alright. No. Okay. Well, what we'll do then is we can remove from this corpse. Has that one got 5 red skulls on it? Or 4? It's got 4. Well, we could just try. Let's go for the brain. Let's remove you and see what we're left with. We are left with a worse body. Oh well. Okay, then you're one for the pyre. That's fine. We will take... let me go and drop these bits off. There we are. Actually, we'll move them over here for now. Keep them all in the same place. Skulls can stack. In fact, I think we'll move all of that over here. I should probably eat one of these while I'm working on these corpses, but no particular reason to worry about that right now here. Let's get you done. We'll remove the blood and the fat, even though there's no way of us getting a particularly good corpse out of this, simply because why waste the materials? But that's all we're going to do to you. We've made the corpse somewhat prettier. Let's take this body, center over here. I mean, realistically speaking, it is somewhat possible. No. We are going to we're going to get rid of this corpse. That one will be sent to burn. That being said, I mean, I guess they're both equal, really, but we'll see. What can we do here? Let's take out the heart. See what we get. We got, well, no, and not. Fortunately, I didn't eat the burger. What a derp. Oh well. I mean, we could get rid of that mistake, 'tis true. But this corpse will never be a particularly good corpse now, so might as well get rid. You're gonna find that I'm gonna become exceedingly picky about my corpses from this point on. No, that's fine. I mean, we could get this one sorted. We pop you there, and we take out this. So there we are. Oh, it takes time. Oh, well. Well, now, that is not what I was expecting, frankly. Huh. Well. Poop. Okay, I guess we're gonna continue working on this corpse then. May as well take these bits out. I might actually still end up with the corpse that's okay. No. There's no way for me to do that now. And especially given the fact that I've got even more mistakes in it. Alright, let's go and get you on the funeral pyre. At the very least, we're going to get plenty of fresh ash. There we are. Let's go and have a look at you. Right, now I understand why we have so much storage space. Is that it's going to take an inordinate amount of time to get all of that done. That's okay. A 3? No, I don't think so. We'd end up with just 2 white skulls. And we can't take any more bits out. So let's go ahead and drop off anything that can be stacked over there. And anything that can't can be stored over here. Right, let's get you. Taking you to the pyre as well. There we are. Okay, well, I mean, it's not as bad as it could have been. I do wish we had been a little better off. I can't do it again. Okay, well, let's lift you up Pop you down. Take out the fat and the blood. This will really only leave us a level 4 white skull body. If we had glue, I believe that would have just straight up added a skull. And if we had the silver solution, we could get rid of a red skull and add an extra white skull. So, you know, realistically, we wouldn't have gone with the alkali solution at that point. Let's take the bones. 4 white skulls, is that enough for us? Don't think so. I do not think so. Still, it's not a terrible thing to do. Let's get you on the go as well. I mean, this is going to be the order of the day for going forward. We're just going to be slowly converting our corpses. And at the end of it, if we feel that we've got a good corpse, we'll keep it, we'll bury it. If we don't, then it'll just go on the pyre. It's not like we're going to run out of wood, especially since the trees grow in like a day. There we are. Let's get those on the go. All right, I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up this episode. We've begun the process of embalming. That's it's an interesting process to be certain. What kind of bodies we got over here? We've actually got very nice bodies over here, so sure, let's get these prepared. These ones will definitely be buried. So let's just go ahead, take the blood, the bones, the fat, and then we'll pop them back on the freezer pallet. There we go. And the bones as well, please. There we are. And take. Now, if we had glue, then that would absolutely be something to use. And in fact, I might hold on with those corpses since these are nice corpses. If I get silver solution, I could take the skull out and then use silver solution to remove the red skull that the skull created whilst adding an extra white skull onto it. And glue would also give us an even better body as well. So we really could. These bodies we can make nice. These ones, no, not so much, unfortunately. So you're coming with me, I think. We're going to go and pop you on the funeral pyre. On the plus side, we did end up with a fair number of corpses there. Yeah, I shouldn't have bothered using embalming on this one, really. Empty the table. On the plus side, though, we've ended up with a reasonable amount of body parts. I should have taken some more body parts off that body, actually, thinking about it better. Well, there we are. And we're knackered. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's been a hard day's work of taking people apart to make them prettier for the afterlife. Truly, this is a service. Pharaohs and kings would be glad to have such a dutiful mortician as me. There we go. Take out, I believe, the intestines are all that's left. Not going to take the skin, not going to take the flesh. Though you can keep those. Everything else, though, that's now mine. These need to be stacked. There we go. Getting a nice little collection of skulls and bones there, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. But then you can go out. The final thing we do, you're coming out to the funeral pyre. And we managed to cremate 4 corpses. Not bad, I suppose. You know, at least we've got a bunch of burial certificates now. You know, that's okay. In the next episode, I think we're going to be focusing a little bit on the farm. Oh my good lord, look at all of that red skill points there. My goodness, that's actually a lot. Alright, we'll drop those off. But we've also got loads of bread for the bishop tomorrow, and even more besides. But that really is it from me. I really do hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next. Hopefully we can get alchemy up and running, or rather embalming up and running a little bit better, but we're going to need more things that give chaos. So chaos extract and chaos solution in particular. It'll take us a little bit of time, but we should get there. Also, death powder
I had no idea what'll give us that, but I've got a funny feeling it's going to be something we're going to find down in the crypt once we can get past the 10th level. So look forward to that as well. But until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.